asked about the races. We've shown a couple of concepts, but let's talk about them in a little bit more, not necessarily detail, but philosophy. First, each realm will absolutely have at least 3 races. If we make a stretch goal, 4, and if things go well, maybe 5, maybe even more. The only reason I'm saying 3 for now, with 1 as a stretch goal, is because I only want to promise what I absolutely know we can deliver. So at a minimum, we're going to start with 9 races. Obviously, 3 realms times 3 races. Now, what are the races going to be? One race per realm will absolutely be human. Second race per realm will probably be human with a twist, the effect of the magic from the veil. The third will absolutely be a creature of legend. You've seen the Strim, you've seen our TDD, so it's very safe to assume 1 human, 1 altered, and then something from legend that we want to bring to life. Now, in terms of the race's stats, in terms of bonuses and things like that, that's one of the reasons we're going to take a little longer per race. Each race is going to be unique. We want them to have very special abilities. We want them to have things that the other races do not have, whether you call them abilities, spells, stat bonuses. And we are not going to nerf them after launch. We want them to be different. We need them to be different. Rock, paper, scissors, and all that. So, that's it on the races. Let's talk about stats for a couple moments. I'm an old school guy. I like stats. I like a lot of stats. Whether they're called strength, intelligence, dexterity, charisma, etc. I like them. I want them in the game. So we will have a lot of stats. Min-maxers, you're going to be very happy. Because not only are you going to get to play with the stats, but racial bonuses will come into play. Realm bonuses will come into play. I've talked about gender factoring in with some of the races. And as you've seen from her Strim, she's kind of tough. Guess what? Males of that race aren't like that. So, for the guys who are worried out there, hey, is this going to be a game where there are no stats, or the stats are going to be hidden, or we won't have a lot of choices? You're going to have a lot of choices. You're going to have a ton of choices. And not only just the choices of the stats, but again, your realm, your race, your gender. And once you're done doing that, we have what we will have to come up for a name for, of course, because this has been used before, Banes and Boons. So that will give you some other things that you can choose from, other bonuses, other additions to, to the stats that will help you build out your perfect character. However you want to do it, we're leaving it up to you. And I've said in my principles, as well as I believe on some forums, we're even going to allow you to make mistakes. If you want to gimp your character from the beginning, you're going to have that opportunity. If you want to try something a little bit different, if you want to overload one stat and maybe give up a little bit somewhere else, you're going to be able to do that as well. So, races, stats, that's it for this one. Move on to another one.